It's spring, at least in Kumamoto. Anyway, the cherry blossoms are still not blooming. They usually start to bloom about the 20th March, and we're already over that, and it's still not blooming. So for me, this season always makes me notice that I have no spring kimonos like this one. I have a lot of autumn kimonos, and I have a lot of summer and kimonos and yukata. And I have, of course, I have a lot of kimonos I can wear in winter or the whole year. Yeah, but I have like 4 or 5 really springish kimono I only wear in spring. My favorite secondhand online store had a huge sale, and I bought a bunch of things I'm going to unpack with you today. To clarify this beforehand, this video is not sponsored. That store has no idea I'm putting this online. I just like it. I buy there a lot because I think they have a pretty nice lineup. They have a lot of vintage kimonos. They have secondhand kimonos that are not that old. They have also stuff for men. They have all items you need to wear a kimono. So for me, this is always a place where I search for things when I need something. And they're also pretty cheap. The store, by the way, is called Shinei. I think you pronounce it Shinei. Yes, it's that place. I know, everyone knows it. It's nothing new. They also have international shipping, but I still think there are some of you out there who don't know that place, so I will put a link into the description box. Okay, let's start with the things I got. Oh my gosh, it's so springish. The first item I got is this nice polyester Komon kimono. Komon means it's casual. It's salmon pink, or I would say it's peach pink, but in Japan you don't say peach pink. I love the pattern of it. I love the color, and I pretty love that the flowers are orange. Most of you know that I love orange. That's just my color. And I was thinking about combining this with an orange obi. I was also thinking if I could wear this in autumn too, because it's also kind of autumn color because of the orange and the yellow. But I'm still not sure if I will ever wear this in autumn. This kimono, by the way, was 600 yen, which is $5 or €5. Gosh, it's cheap, right? The next item I got isn't that special at all. It's a casual obi. It's called Nagoya Obi. It's just this blue one with no pattern on it. But I like the ends of it because they have this little fluffy things here. I never saw this on an obi, and I just loved it and wanted it. And this obi was 800 yen, so maybe €6 or €7 or dollars. And oh my gosh, it's the first time I see this. Usually when you have a normal Nagoya Obi, it's sewn into shape, and this one is woven into shape. And I was pretty thrilled because when I opened the box, this obi was lying on top of the next kimono, and it just looked so nice. So I'm definitely gonna combine this obi with this new kimono. This kimono is a vintage kimono. I'm not sure about the decade, but I can tell it's not very old. With my lace hoodie from Torie, I thought I would look even more springish. And by the way, my hoodie himo on the front is also lace, and it's made by the brand Kata Kata from France. I'm really not 100% sure if this is hand painted, but when I look at it, it must be. It is hand painted. Do you know how hard it is to paint a whole kimono with this small pattern? That's why common kimono were actually more expensive than the super nice luxury ones we nowadays have. There were people putting much work into this. I hope you can see this. The color is lighter on this side than on this side. In Japanese you call this yake, and this is a big silk problem. When you put your kimono too much into sunlight or in any other light you could put it into, then it will change the color, the sunlight ateru. English. The sunlight touches the fabric. I also love the hakake of this kimono. Hakake is one part of the lining. You always have a white lining and a color lining, and the color lining is the hakake, and I love this green. It's so beautiful. And this precious kimono was 975 yen, which is maybe $9 or €9. And it's real silk. Did I mention that? Next item has nothing to do with spring. It wouldn't be me if I wouldn't buy something non-springish. I love spring. It's anyway not my favorite season. What's your favorite season, by the way? I would really love to know. I found this kimono and I love the pattern. It is a black polyester common kimono, again for rainy days, because you can never have enough kimono for rainy days, especially in rainy season. Yeah, that one was pretty expensive. 1,500. Still cheap, right? And it wouldn't be me if I don't buy a kimono that has no painted pattern on it, just with woven pattern and one color, and we call this irumuji. And I love irumuji, and I love woven patterns. And I love irumuji without any family crest, which means then it's casual. If it has a crest, it's a formal kimono. It's a semi-formal kimono, so you can wear it every day. This kimono is without a family crest, and it's again this salmon pinkish, peach pinkish something, which I love so much because I kind of like pink, but I like it even more when there is some orange in it. I loved the pattern of this kimono. It's seikaiha. It's a symbol for the waves of the sea, and I found this kimono and thought, same color to kimono, but it's irumuji, and I don't have a spring irumuji, so this is something I definitely have to get. This one is real silk, and it was 1,200 yen, so it was about $10 or about €10. 10 euro, real silk, amazing, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to wear this one soon. And the last item, my last item I got was the most expensive one. I tell you price beforehand, 1,500 yen. And it was a vintage piece of kimono cloth. So this is how kimono cloths look like when you open it up. They always write where it's made, who made this, and yeah, who's made, was it made of, and how the size of it. This one is tsumugi. Tsumugi is a kind of silk. They produce it a little differently. That's why it looks like cotton, but it's real silk. You can see it's pretty shiny, and when you touch it, you can also feel it's silk. Tsumugi is very special because they dye the yarn before they weave it, and then the pattern turns out. This is the most expensive way to dye a kimono pattern because they will never know if it will turn out. They will never know if it will turn out well until the very end. This one, it was a Miyama Tsumugi. I have no idea where this is made. But yeah, I have a stamp that is something real. So if you know what is Miyama Tsumugi, please let me know. People who read my blog, they know that I am learning how to sew a kimono. I'm not pretty good at it, and I'm maybe not able to wear it this year, but hopefully next year. So this was it for this video. I hope you liked it. I would love to make more videos like this where I can show you what kind of outfits I am usually wearing. So if you like this video, leave a comment, thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye!